Hello everyone, this is Grandmaster Damian Lemos here from onlinechesslessons.net, and in this DVD we are going to be analyzing the second part of beating the Sicilian, and we'll see the variations after d6. Here, in this introduction, we are going to see some of the main options. Here, I like playing with bishop b5 check. What we want to do is we want to play a line where we don't have to play the main lines, and we can play according to a scheme and knowing the plans instead of knowing a lot of theory. So we play bishop b5 check. This move reminds me of the Lemo variation. If black plays with knight to c6, we can just take on c6. Therefore, we destroy his pawn structure. We analyze this variation in the first DVD. However, we'll see some ideas after knight c6 too in this DVD as well. Since black played with d6, here he can try playing bishop d7 or knight to d7 too. And knight d7, I guess, is an ambitious move because he wants to get the bishop pair. Once we take, he'll take back, and then black has two bishops. If he opens that position, then his bishop pair is going to be strong. So here I like playing with a4. And the idea is, when we play a4, we stop a6 and b5. That means we can play bishop c4. Now, we don't want to offer our bishop, since black played knight d7, and the knight on d7 is not good. I mean, it would be much better for black to have the knight on c6. Since we know this, then we are happy to move our bishop back to c4. So, I think a4 is the best move here. We can also try playing f4, which is the main idea. I mean, offering our bishop, and then we continue with a knight f3, we castle, then we can play d3, queen e1, queen h4, which is a common idea from the Grand Prix attack. But, as I said before, since black played with knight to d7, then I'm happy to keep our bishop pair too. Therefore, we play a4. The game we are following now is Izashevsky against Schilling, and black plays with a knight he f6. We play d3, just in case, overprotecting the e4 pawn, and black plays with h6. Sicilian players, when they face a subline, they usually play with the fianchetto, and I think that's fine. If he plays with e6, which happens to be a solid alternative. Here, remember, we can play f4 before playing knight to f3. That is why we play knight c3 in the second move, because we want to be flexible. Then we see whether to play f4 or not. Here we get a good kingside attack, and then we play knight to f3. Here we'll see, maybe we play bishop c4, maybe we get rid of our bishop, And most important, we have to remember the ideas like queen e1, queen h4. I think queen e1, queen h4, it's even stronger when black plays Defiant Keto, because then he has a couple of weaknesses. So here we play f4, black decides to play a6, and now it's decision time for us. I guess that taking the knight on d7 it's okay, but since we played a4, I believe this is better. He can't play b5, and worst scenario, we can keep our bishop. We have to retreat squares. And we have a strong pressure on f7, of course. So black plays bishop e7, knight to f3, and knight to b6. Well, this should be a mistake. I mean, he's attacking the bishop, but we are probably moving the bishop back to b3 or a2. And the knight on b6 is not doing well. He's blocking the b file. Therefore, he can't play b5 now. He can't try it. I think as black, we have to castle here. And then we think about a middle game plan. But knight b3, it's just improving our bishop. So we play bishop a2, e6, okay, well, blockading bishop's a2 diagonal, we just castle, and then black plays with d5. Here I'm not talking about the opening, but a middle game. There is an important concept we have to remember when we are playing, when we are finishing our development. It's not good to play, active in the center when your development is not done yet. Here black, he's playing too aggressive, and his king is still here. I would play d5 if my king is safe. Otherwise, I wouldn't open that position like this. So d5, now we play a5. We see we have a much better development here, and we are probably winning a pawn if he plays knight d7. In this game, black found d4, and we'll analyze this. There's one more thing though here. e6, we castle. Yeah, here black played d5. There's another point here. We'll see this option often. When we play this, we have the chance of playing e5, and then the e5 plus knight e4 maneuver. Usually f6 plus d6 are holes, and here we can take a big advantage. For instance, this. When black plays e6, he has to be careful about these two squares. Maybe that was the reason why black played d5. We play a5, d4, I think this is the only move. Otherwise, black loses a pawn. Well, maybe d takes e4 is an option as well. And I'm not sure we have to take this way, because that is trading queens. It's okay. I don't mind trading queens, but maybe we can play an in-between like knight to e5. Maybe. I still like our position. D4 closes that position. And yeah, this is a nice positional move. I say this concept in the first DVD as well. What I like about this line for white is most of the times we are going to win by a kingside attack because we have the advantage there, but sometimes we also have the chance of a positional play on the queen side. We see that when we play the bishop takes c6 lines, where we destroy his pawn chain, and then we can win by positional play. So here, after knight b1, we see a nice maneuver. We have a nice square on c4 for our knight. Then he plays the only move, knight bd7. White plays bishop to d2. Yeah, we have to defend a5. We can't ignore the threat because he can play queen takes, and we can't move our bishop because the rook on a1 is hanging. We don't have any discovered move. So we play bishop to d2, and then we just continue with our plan. We'll dominate on the queen side, and we can also consider the queen e1, queen h4 idea. And let's not forget the d6 hole. Maybe e5, we can play this one day, and we can try attacking on f6. Lot of positional details we have once that position is closed. Black castles here. We play with knight to a3, and black tries to find a better square for the knight, and yeah, this goes for the bishop too. But now b6 happens to be a hole too. Knight c6, queen to e1. I like this move. We can also try playing knight b6 and then taking his bishop. We know having the bishop pair is an advantage. However, this is a closed position. And when we talk about closed positions, we prefer having the knight pair. I mean, taking that bishop on c8 is useless. We know that bishop is not doing much. So we can keep this move maybe for the future. You know, the threat is there. We can delay this move. I prefer queen e1 to get more kingside space. He plays rook to b8. And then white plays bishop to b3. Here I guess we have more than one good move. I would also consider h3 plus e4. Bishop b3 feels like he wants to play with bishop to a4 maybe. Bishop to d7, h3. Black tries maneuvering, although he's not getting much. It's easy to see that black doesn't have any counterplay or any target to attack. I believe here when he plays knight to e7, I feel he's trying to play knight c8 plus b5, maybe, or bishop to b5 and then bishop takes c4. If he plays this, he's getting rid of his bad bishop and he's getting a good knight. So maybe from that positional point of view, bishop b5 is a threat. But we can't do much to stop it, so we continue with our kingside attack. e4, bishop b5, queen e3. Here I think white has a slight improvement. I think it's time to play e5. I know that when we play this, we are also offering him the d5 square. But after d5, I mean, he doesn't have much here. All these squares are under control. We also have d6. And apart from d6, I feel we have a big advantage after knight e5, because then we have the f6 square also. We can try playing with queen h4. And here I would like to mention an attacking concept. When we play knight e5, maybe we don't have a threat yet, but if he plays something like h6, then he's creating extra weaknesses on the king side, and then the h6 pawn happens to be a target. So we are happy to play a move like knight e5. It's like an invitation, like saying, hey, play h6. And a lot of players would play h6 here, so that is why I like this knight e5 move. In this game, white played queen e3. We'll see, and this move works too in this game. Queen c7 and then bishop to e1. Well, I feel this is a tactic already. We are protecting the queen and we are trying something on the h2 b8 diagonal. Well, bishop c6. I don't like that move. Maybe bishop takes c4. I guess that was black's idea. We are still much better as white, but bishop c6 allows f5, and then black is in trouble. I mean, if queen takes, then bishop takes, and we win another tempo. And we'll have a lot of threats. Basically, bishop d6, and then we take c5, d4. We can continue advancing with e5 plus f6. A lot of good ideas for us. Here black plays queen to d8, and then after e5, this is too simple. We win the piece, and yeah, I believe the rest is a matter of technique. Well, the game continues. A couple of extra moves. Bishop e7. Yeah, once you have extra material, all you have to do is trade pieces off. And then after bishop f4, black resigns here. Yeah, I guess we are winning more material after knight b6, and well, rook a8. We can play a lot of moves. Bishop d6, maybe knight to e5. Yeah, we already have a much better position, so I hope this introduction was useful. After knight d7, which is again an ambitious move, I like playing a4, because once we play a4, we still have the chance of playing f4. There's no way black stops this move, and if he plays something like e5, then he has a lot of weaknesses on this diagonal. So, I mean, we'll still have the chance of playing f4. So, a4, and then we continue with our usual ideas. So I hope this introduction was useful, and we'll continue analyzing more variations in next videos. Thank you. This is Grandmaster Damian Lemos here for onlinechesslessons.net. First of all, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to receive more free chess videos from us, you can just click the subscribe button below. I would also highly recommend signing up for my free mail course, the 10 Grandmaster Secrets to Dominate Chess. During this exclusive course from onlinechesslessons.net, I'll share with you my own Grandmaster shortcuts to effective attacking, defending, and growth hacks to improving your chess without complicated books or memorization. So sign up by clicking the sidebar on the right, and I know you won't be disappointed. Once more, this is Damian for onlinechesslessons.net, and I'll see you in my videos. Thank you.